back. I'm back. I'm finally back. Hey, it's nap time mom here, and I'm already having wardrobe misfunction. It's nap time mom. How are you, you guys? May was insane. I can't even believe it's almost over in a couple of days. May has been so crazy, and there's a lot of reasons why I have been totally MIA, but they're mostly personal matters. Let's get started into this video and my summertime makeup essentials. So summertime leaves a lot of room for just kind of letting your skin be free, not putting on as much makeup as you probably normally would, wearing just enough to cover the basics, but still having fun with your makeup. Well, my makeup basics for the summer may look drastically different than others. And so if you are a makeup lover and you are watching this, you might not see anything new. But if you are trying to step into the makeup world and to figure out what works best for you, please keep watching, because you will just maybe learn something of a product that's out there that you didn't know about. And if you are a makeup lover, let me just say, even people that I watch on a regular basis always bring up something new that I wouldn't have seen or thought of. So maybe you'll find a product here today that you want to try out. Every makeup person has their own routine. So I'm going to put a disclaimer out there saying that even though this works for me, it may not work for you, and that's okay. The whole reason why I started this channel is to just help you feel better about yourself and to make you feel a little bit more confident. So I hope that you can take my advice and some of my products and maybe try them out and see what you think. The very first thing that I want to start off with, of course, is the foundation base. Now, a lot of times with my foundation, especially in the summer, I normally don't wear anything, but I do and have found a couple of products that are great to cover spots, or if I'm gonna be going out in the evening and I need a little bit more coverage, or if I just want a little bit more glow to my skin. The first product I'm going to show you is Stay Luminous by CoverGirl, and this foundation has a very, very small sheer to it, no glitter, but it really does bring a luminous glow to your face. I have it on today, and you can't really tell in the camera, but it is a light to medium coverage. I would say more on the medium side, so you do get a good cover, but it still has luminous glow. So it's not a matte finish, it doesn't look like it's caked on, and it still covers all of the problem areas that you may want to cover for the day. And I actually think this is really good for like the in-between skin, like if you like to have a little color in the summer, but your face isn't quite catching up to the color on your skin, so you still have red blotches and things like that, which I totally am experiencing right now. This will cover that still, but make it look like you have just a little thin layer of foundation on. Now, if you are not a foundation person and you want a more light coverage, I highly recommend looking for a BB cream. Now, I am out of my #1 BB cream, and I'll put that up in a second, but the one BB cream that I have found that has a beautiful sheen to it is by Pacifica. Now, all of these products I'm showing you can be found at the drugstore, and Pacifica is one of them. You can find it at Target, and this is not as cheap as I would like for it to be, but it's worth it to me. Now, if you don't know what a BB cream is, BB stands for brightening and balancing, and you will get that exactly in this product. The only thing with this product that might deter some people is that the amount of shine and glitter in this product is quite extreme compared to, nope, you can't see it, Oh, there it is right there. Compared to your typical BB creams, most BB creams are a light to medium coverage. It's buildable, but for the majority, they are just a light coverage. That Pacifica BB cream that I just showed you is definitely more of a light coverage. There's not much build to it, and it just gives you a healthy glow. It balances out all of the skin tone and it covers some of the redness, but you would definitely need a concealer to help fix any problem areas. Another BB cream that I really like that I will insert a picture in is Maybelline. Maybelline has a BB cream tinted foundation line or tinted moisturizer line, and what I really love about this BB cream is that it has SPF in it. And in the sun, you can never have too much SPF as far as it's covering your face and taking care of the skin that you have. And so I love it. It's buildable, it's a light to medium coverage, and it's inexpensive. It's under $10, and it will last you all summer because if you think about it, you really don't wear that much makeup in the summer. At least I don't. So it lasts me all summer. A little bit goes a long way. Another makeup essential that I cannot live without, winter, fall, spring, summer, is my Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. Lots of Maybelline products, but let me tell you, this is a holy grail product, and I am definitely recommending it for summer because a lot of times I just put this on under my eyes. I do a couple of spots that are typically red, like around my nose and around my mouth, and then if I have spots, and I just gently blend it out, put a little bit of powder over it just so that it stays, and it looks like I'm awake. I have a little bit of color to my face. It has covered completely all of my dark circles. Ladies, if you are busy and you don't like wearing a lot of makeup, but you just want a little something, I strongly, 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 strongly recommend Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. A little bit goes a long way. You'd use the sponge and you just click it up. Some people don't like the sponge tip applicator. They think that it is a place for, you know, bacteria to grow, but cover it up. It will protect it. I go through it fast enough. I've not had any problems. I've not had any breakouts any more than what I'm already experiencing right now. So anyway, all of that to say, you must have this product in your makeup bag, please. In the summer, well, all the time, but mostly in the summer, I always get 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, or the lightest shade. I actually have the lightest shade right now. And that's because when you put a light color on dark places, it brings it, the light reflects off of that and it makes you look more awake. It looks like your skin is more luminous and refreshed. So it's two-sided. If all you're going to wear is a concealer, then get your skin tone color. However, if you're getting a little bit of a sun kiss and you want your eyes to look a little bit more popped and a little bit more glowy, I highly recommend a shade or two lighter than your original skin color and just blend it out evenly. I blend it down my nose and up to the pretty much to my temples, and then I even bring it on top of my eyelids just to cover any purple that's there, and then around my lips and my nose. And I'm telling you, it makes a world of a difference to the way my face looks that day. So I highly recommend Instant Age Rewind. Go get some. The next step on my beauty regimen for just for the summer, but I do use this throughout the year, but we'll get back to that later, is a bronzer. I don't think bronzer is very popular in my age group of women because you might kind of see it as a teen thing or something that's better for young adults. But I strongly recommend that if you want to have a summer glow, to get a bronzer. And right now I'm using Rimmel's bronzer, and they have matte shades and they have shimmer shades, and I only do matte. I don't really want a bunch of shimmer on my face. So, but the one thing, well, not only is this fairly inexpensive, I think it's under $5, but this product gets a ton of rave because it literally will bring just a really nice tan glow to your skin. And you want to do this before a blush, and that's because you'll put it in the places where the sun hits you the most. There's a truck outside. Let's just wait for the truck to go. That was exciting. So I just put this where the sun hits me the most, and it's really good to put underneath your cheekbone and a little bit up on my temple. I do some on my forehead, sometimes down the side of my nose, but not really. But I really do it on my neck and my décolletage, which is where your collarbones are, and a little bit down on my chest. And that's because a lot of times my skin won't match. And so what will help is using a bronzer. It'll just kind of blend it all together. And it's light, there's not a lot to it, and it lasts me almost all day. So I love bronzer. I can't live without it. I do it in the summer too because super pale skin is really hard for me to deal with. It's a personal issue. But I love bronzer. And so Rimmel is a great start if you've never used bronzer before. If you want a step above Rimmel, Physicians Formula has some really great bronzers, but they're a little bit more expensive. They're $10 or more. So it's just kind of whatever you're the most comfortable with. But if you're starting out, I always recommend a cheaper product. So that way, if you don't like it, you don't feel like you broke the bank. The next step in my summer makeup essentials is blush, because ladies, you cannot forget about putting color back into your skin. And when we put foundation on, you're usually hiding color, and you want to look alive and you want to look like you have blood flowing through your skin. And so one of those ways to do that is to put blush on. Now in the summer, my colors change for blush. I usually go towards more peaches and light pinks. And that's just because it looks great on a more tan skin. If you don't tan as much, or if you have much darker skin, I love a mauve color, or even if you are a darker skinned toned lady, then I would recommend even like the plums and purples. They're just so beautiful and vibrant, and they just pop. And that's what you really want for summer. You want really fun colors and summery colors. And so I have chosen two fairly inexpensive brands that I'm actually really loving. Wet n Wild came out with their new Color Icon blushes, and these are very inexpensive. I think this guy was $3. Now, Wet n Wild was a brand that I went towards when I was a teenager because it was like super cheap. But I've really been going towards it often as an adult because they're rebranding their items and they are reformulating their products, and it is good products. So the color that I have here is literally called Blush. And it is just a corally pink, and it has quite a bit of shimmer in it. And I would color swatch it for you, but for some reason, this light and this camera does not want me to color swatch. Can I do it this way? Oh, there we go. So it's just a beautiful peachy, pinky color, really great for summer, goes on really light, adds a little bit of color to your face. The next blush that I'm gonna show you is Luminoso, and this is by Milani. Milani you can find at CVS, and I actually have seen it at, at Meijer. I once said that Milani was at Walgreens, and I have been corrected, so I apologize. But this is a super fun peach color, and when you have it on today, and you can't really tell, but when you put it on, especially on top of a bronzer, it has more of a tan effect, like a glowing tan effect, versus a peach effect. And I haven't done it without bronzer. So I'm really not sure how it would look by itself, but it is a beauty guru's favorite as far as drugstore is concerned. Oh my gosh, it is just so beautiful. It's right there. You can't really see it. But I love any kind of peach color that you find. It's just a beautiful spring color. If color makes you nervous, peach is actually a safe color to go towards. Even though it may not seem natural, it doesn't really pop and stand out like your pinks and your mauve colors would. And so I highly recommend like a light pink and a coral color or a peach color for the summer there. So fun. Next thing on my summer essentials is mascara, because I really don't wear a lot of eyeshadow in the summer. I focus a lot of my color on my cheeks and my lips, and so I try not to make my eyes very dramatic, because I've always felt that if one part of your makeup is going to be dramatic, nothing else should be that dramatic. I don't know if that's the conservative side of me or the mom side of me. I'm really not too sure. It could just be personal preference. But in the summer, I love wearing bright colors. And so I would much rather wear a bright lipstick versus tons of eyeshadow. Now I do have a couple of eyeshadows that I like to wear in the summer, but we don't need to go through all of those products because it's all personal preference. I wear a lot of gold and a lot of peach colors on my eyes in the summer. And that's about it. I don't really do a lot in the summer. So we're just gonna move on to mascara. As of right now, all of my favorite mascaras are completely out, and I have been saving money, so I have not been spending and buying or repurchasing. But I ran out of all of my mascaras and just grabbed this Voluminous by L'Oreal, and it literally is a classic. It's been out for a long time, and when I first tried it, I think I got this in a Target beauty box. When I first tried it, I did not like it at all. I don't know if it was because the product was too wet, which is typical with mascaras. It usually takes about a good 5 times to go through it before it really starts to be the consistency that you may like. But I have been grabbing it more and more, and I'm really enjoying it. It comes off very easily, and my eyelashes look full, and my eyelashes stand up like they should. So I say mascara in the summer is all about simple. Don't do too many steps. Just find a good mascara, waterproof, the same brand. If you really like one brand, look for it in the waterproof because you're probably gonna need it. So simple, right? There's nothing fancy about mascara. It's all personal preference. And someday I will show you my extreme love of mascara. But today we're just gonna keep it simple. Last but not least is lipstick. I love fun and bright colors in the summer. Can I just give you like a little secret into my past life? I used to never wear lipstick. I just thought that I couldn't pull it off. I didn't like lipstick on me. I always liked wearing eyeshadow and mascara, but I just was never brave enough to really step into lipsticks. And all of a sudden, I found the best orange that I could have ever found 2 summers ago, and I have not looked back since. It gave me all the confidence in the world that I needed as far as color is concerned. And I thought to myself, if I can do such a bold orange, then I can definitely try other colors. So the color that I have on right now is again Wet n Wild, and it's a balm stain, and it's extra moisturizing. And there's really not much to it. I literally just took this stick, which it rolls up, and I put it on, and it gave me a pink color, and it feels really good. I really like this moisturizing stick. Matte colors are good in the summer, glosses are good in the summer, whatever you're confident in. But I think the best time to wear bold colors on your lips is in the summer, because it's almost like anticipated. Like, people expect you to just wear these beautiful bright colors, and no one questions it because it's summertime, for crying out loud. We are tired of being stuck in our houses in the winter, and we need some color in our life, and the best place to put it is on your lips. That's just my humble opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Some of my favorite lipstick brands, I really don't have one specific lipstick brand. I do think my orange is a Maybelline. Revlon is really great. Rimmel is really great. NYX, if you want bold lip colors, whether it be for fall or summer, NYX, NYX, has a huge selection of lip colors, lip stains, lipsticks, lip glosses, lip liners, you name it. It is the biggest selection of lip colors I've ever seen as far as drugstore is concerned. And the best place to get that many selection, or that big of a selection, is at Ulta. So I hope that this was fun and enjoyable for you. I hope you learned something new, or maybe were encouraged to go spruce up your summertime makeup essentials. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you are happy to see me again. It is really hot in Indiana, and I am super jazzed for summer. Please come back next time. I hope there's a next time. I hope I am as consistent as I feel in my mind. Leave a comment down below, like my page, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet on my YouTube channel. And tell your friends. If your friends are like, what should I do for my makeup for this summer? You say, check out my Naptime Mom friend, and send them my way. And maybe we can all learn something from each other. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you again at Naptime.